देशभरान रॅप सॉंग कल्चर हो पयलीं सावनूच फामाद आसा आनी आतां हालींच गोंयानूय बीन तो खूब फामाद जावपाक लागला. तितूंत भितर एक नांव भायर सरलें तें म्हणजे शर्लिन मिनेझीस. शर्लिन मिनेझीस इज द फर्स्ट फिमेल गोवन रॅपर. So welcome Sharlaine.
Thank you.
Actually, how your journey started in rap?
That is a very interesting story. So most people think that when I was growing up only I started rapping. In fact I didn't even know what rap was. Now also that rap is very new in Goa. It's coming up and all of that. So I am born in a family where my parents, they used to teach music. My dad still teaches. He's a violinist. Okay, so I grew up with Western classical music, lot of old ABBA, Eagles, all of this. And I was always forced to go for singing competitions. I think in Goa it is the thing you have to learn one instrument. Every household you need, So I was also in that movement. And then I think people started asking me, you don't play like your father, you don't play the violin. I used to play the piano. So they said, what you're doing with music? And all of those questions came to me. So I got so irritated one day that I said, I hate music. I am never going to do music. This is when I was in school, at that time.
Okay.
So, and I used to rap, but I didn't know that I was rapping. I had no idea. Then in 11th or 12th standard, there was a competition. I did a rap on the stage just because I thought it was fun. And that time judges came to me and they said, oh, female rapper. We didn't see female. And I said, what? I said, you've never seen a woman rap? And that's the day I think I decided to take up rap and go more into hip-hop and take it up as a career.
Okay, so what was that first rap you wrote that time?
The first rap I wrote, so when I actually used to write, I used to write poems.
Okay.
In class and all, we used to just sit and write poems. And I think that I used to convert into rap. The rap I did on stage for the competition was a cover song, somebody else's song. But my own rap, I started with poems, slowly. And rap is that only. Rap, the full form is rhythm and poetry. So I just took my poetry, I put it on a beat, I started, and then slowly I started making my songs. In fact, the first opportunity was with this amazing musician called Georgie Dice. He is also from Goa only, and we both represented Goa at the Northeast Futsal League, in Assam. So we wrote, composed, he composed, and there are a lot of people in the team, but they've composed the track for the Northeast Futsal League, and that was the first time I was like, okay, rap is going somewhere with Goan talent. So,
But Goan talent, as far as Goa is concerned, do you believe that you really get that market from Goa actually?
If I'm very honest, no. Goa is still very new, I think, with rap. And the main reason is because, see, we can't blame also because Goans are, even I was brought up listening to a lot of melodic songs. A lot of pop songs. We are used to folk songs, Konkani songs, Portuguese songs, all of that. So rap is something that genre only is new in India also, not just, of course, in a certain states it is taking up. So market as of now is very nascent in Goa, but I see it growing, and I think the only way it can grow is people. There are a lot of rappers in Goa who can take this further.
Okay, so how do you describe now Goan hip hop?
Goan hip hop, I would say the best word to describe it is upcoming. It is there. It is not something to be ignored. It is there. It is upcoming. And that is also my goal to, do more for the rappers in Goa and just bring them all, do cyphers. And
any favorite rapper of yours from Goa?
From Goa? Oh, there are so many. One is Waking Grant, Amit Naik, my favorite, because he raps on real issues, which I really love. We also have Bongisio, who's Karisio. He is also doing a good job with Konkani rap. Beyond that, there is Leo Zane. He does different genres, different languages, and I can name so many more. But Young Saggy, Didi Money, so many rappers in Goa.
So have you ever tried in Konkani, writing Konkani?
No.
Because most of the raps we have seen of yours are mostly in English.
English, correct. Yeah. I love Konkani. I can speak Konkani, but I think Like my grammar is very bad. It's not that great though, but I am trying. So
Okay.
I think the best way to deliver, I don't want to do something with the lowest commitment and something which is, I don't want to under deliver. So I want to sit with somebody who's really good at the language and kind of see where it goes from there and put out something in Konkani. So I will. Mhm.
Okay, so new struggles. I mean, the real struggles that any newcomers encounters.
In rap
Yes,
specifically.
in just in rap and also in especially in Goan market.
Correct. I think there are a lot of barriers. One is, rap is not seen as a form of music.
Okay.
In fact, when I started also, I was always told, rap kite hai. It's not
Yes.
music.
Yes, even sometimes when we hear the rap, like
Yeah.
if we play the rap, someone asks, "हे कित पळयता रे तुम्ही कित
Oh.
ऐकतात?"
Yeah, that is
the reaction of people
Correct.
when it comes to rap.
Yeah, that is they and also because most of the raps are really fast, people don't understand also, and
Yes.
that melody is missing in most raps, not all. So I think it is a genre that everybody has their own tastes. So in Goa the tastes are little different, but I think the more we put out, the more people will get accustomed to it. So that is one barrier. Rap
Okay.
is not seen as music.
Yes.
The other is also music also is seen as a hobby. Especially if you're doing original music. And other thing is also people don't know the legalities. They don't know so many things to do with the music industry. It's only seen, you play an instrument, you sing or you rap, and that's about it. How to put out music, how to network. Networking is very important. You need to go to events, and for that you need to have also so many events for rap. So these are some of the barriers that rappers or initially artists, original independent artists will find.
Okay, so right now, as far as rap is concerned and as far as India is concerned, most of the people believe that rap is like that diss culture or something like that. Like,
Yes.
especially.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. So,
Yeah.
how do you describe this now?
I agree with you because, in the sense, I agree with the fact that people have a lot of negative things in their mind about
Yes.
rap. Not just this culture. They think that rappers, they just smoke, they drink, and they write very, things around love and drugs and not love, sorry, but like drugs and sex and all of
Yes.
these things,
Yes,
right? With
yes.
rap. The Western culture is that. Most of the Western culture, the songs that we hear are that. And a lot of rap is also seen as flex. Like, this is my car and this is my girl and, that
Yes,
type of
yes,
rap. Which
yes.
is there. It's a part of rap. It's a part of music. But I
think even those people actually get the maximum views.
Correct. I mean, that is what sells it. Today we scroll on Instagram. That is what we want to see also.
Yes.
I mean, with, when you put your news out, also everything has to be clickbait. If it's not there, then who will watch? So that is another whole thing. So we are become content creators instead of musicians
yes.
also now. But yeah, I think there is a lot of negativity with rap, which is what I don't know about other rappers, but that is something I am trying to break. If you listen to my music, I stay away from foul language. I want people from the youngest to the oldest to listen to my music, and not just my music, to understand that rap is for everybody, whether you listen or whether you want to perform or you want to try it.
Okay, so and the difficult times when you started with the rap thing. Difficulties, especially the difficulties that you faced during that time.
Yeah, a lot in terms of one, because I'm not playing the woman card, but being a female in
Yes.
rap is very different. Like
Even
in
I
yeah.
think there are no much females,
In
female
rap.
rappers in Goa. No. As far as India is concerned.
Yes, initially there
Yes.
weren't. Now I feel like there are much more coming up. Not a lot of them are known. It's
Okay,
because
okay.
sometimes, parents also, the girl child itself is not allowed to do so many things. And after a certain age, you have to get married also. So
Okay.
then, they don't, if
So
you
how
rap.
so how you got a chance?
See, I am lucky. My parents are very good. And also the fact that they are musicians. Even actually, when I started rapping, they were also like, what do you do with rap? What is rap?
Okay.
They didn't say it very directly to me, but they were very doubtful because they've heard different music.
Yes.
So I said, let me do it. I'm happy if I can carry it on with as a career. Now when they see, they're very happy. Now they don't ask me only. Even my dad will try to give some suggestions, but he's like, you do your thing, So I think parents, a big message for parents, especially in Goa, and this may be a little controversial, but they try to pull their children back, not even the girls, the boys also, they try to pull them back and say, oh, you can come home only at 9 o'clock, only this time, only that time, and which is I understand, but
Even
let them
sometimes I
explore.
guess even sometimes there is something called peer pressure.
Correct. In what sense, peer pressure?
Like someone, what you are doing? This is not. We shall not do this thing.
Correct,
Or
correct.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, your friends make fun of you, bullying, and
Yes.
correct. Yeah, that is also there. I mean, if you're doing something different, people will put you down.
Yes.
And even if not, I think in Goa also, in fact, I put out a post recently. If you want to see Goa on the map, Goans have to support Goan artists first. That is very, very important. We have that constant thing to judge. Arey, te kite karta, all those things are still there. Why rap, why this, and this one's daughter is doing this one's son. We have that thing. I think we should change our mindset. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Others, let them enjoy, because, and I tell them, I say, see, if your own people don't support you, strangers will support you. But I think Goans should start supporting Goans.
Okay, so your inspiration for rap?
Inspiration. I don't think I have anything in particular. I listen to a lot of music, a lot of rap songs. I consume so much of
Okay.
music. But I think my biggest inspiration are the rappers and the musicians I meet in person. Because when you hear music, that's one inspiration. But there are so many people. I like to listen to people's stories, whether they are upcoming artists, whether they are established artists. I like to listen to their struggles, how they came up. So, lot of these mix of inspirations, no specific.
So have you ever gone through this diss culture or something?
Yeah. I see it all the time. It
Okay.
is, yeah, and it is a part of rap. See, the thing is, no, diss culture, there is a way to do it.
Okay.
In fact, it is a very good way of putting out music in rap. There is a way.
Is it like something like removing anger towards each other?
See, rap is expression. So
Okay.
you put it out, but you have to put it out smartly. There are a lot of big artists, and artists like DHH artists like Raftar and all of these guys who put out, they have a lot of diss tracks, they have a lot of things, but it's put out very smartly. Here, it's not to show how much you hate the other person.
Yes.
The thing is to show your talent within that song. How can you write your lyricism, your music, what you can do with that anger or thing that you have burning inside you. The goal should not be to put someone down. That is actually what this culture should be.
So another thing. So you like singing in studio or live performance? What gives you more energy?
Live performances,
Live
definitely, because the audience is there. So when I see the audience engaging, I think I'm very happy, and there's just so much you can do on the stage that in a studio you're more stuck onto the musicality, onto how it sounds, how it has to be mixed. But when you're live, you can do what you want to do. You can jump, you can speak to the audience in between the song, you can be imperfect.
Yes.
So I love that.
So have you ever felt like quitting?
A lot of times. I think right from when I was young, I've always thought, what is this? In fact, I still get a lot of hate comments when one of my reels went viral about Goa's first female rapper, because I was trying it out. And I got a lot of hate saying, oh, you look, you're too thin for the industry, you have to be little plump, my weight is being this. Other things are from Goans only saying, if you don't rap in Konkani, we don't care. So, all these things. Somebody will say, if you don't rap in Hindi, we don't want to listen. So, there are times, of course, hate comments shouldn't worry me so much, but initially it does. So, I'm like, okay, am I doing the right thing? Maybe if I don't rap in Konkani,
So
then
do you read all those comments?
I love to read. I love to read all of it. Not that I take everything seriously,
Okay.
but I think because I'm on my phone most of the time, I read. Sometimes I ignore. Sometimes I have no patience to
So
go through.
what was your first experience when you received those negative comments?
My first reaction is initially I started questioning myself. And I said, okay, maybe I'm not even worth being here if I'm not doing what the people want. But then I think the most important thing I have to tell myself, I have a wall with all my accomplishments, a lot of
Okay,
news
okay.
coverage from Goa. So I get up and the first thing I see is that, and I tell myself, listen, this is why you started. So people will say a lot of things. The whole point of doing rap is my values and to go against what society is telling me to do in a good way.
Okay, so now can you define Goa News Hub in rap?
Goa News Hub in...
Yes.
Okay. You want me to rap it?
Yes.
Okay. I am going to do it for you. So this is something I've written for you guys because
Okay,
I thought it would
okay,
be cool.
yes. So
Okay.
even we are excited.
Okay.
Yes.
There is no music, no beat. So I'm
Okay.
just doing it here. Okay. You can probably beatbox if you want. Okay. Yo, shout out to Goa News Hub. Tuned to the ground, every street, every voice, every real local sound. From Margao to Pan, they be covering the wave, showing stories of the people and the moves that we make. Camera on and fact strong and always keeping it clear. Bringing Goa to the spotlight, making voices appear. Now I'm here with the mic, let the energy rise. Go and talent too heavy, you can see it in my eyes. I came with the bars, with the fire, with the grace. Built from the bottom, now I'm taking my place. GNH asked for a free verse, so I came to deliver. When I speak for my city, make the whole room shiver. Yes.
Wow. It's nice.
दाने दाने में आरोग्य प्राप्तिरस्तु दाने दाने में सौभाग्य प्राप्तिरस्तु अमृत जैसा इसका स्वाद ये है पौष्टिकता का प्रसाद कण कण में पंचामृता रग रग में पंचामृता तन मन में पंचामृता देश भर में पंचामृता घर घर में पंचामृता प्राप्तिरस्तु
शुद्ध भी स्वाद भी सेहत भी पंचामृता खाओ हेल्थी जियो.
So what are your future plans now?
Let's see. So I'm not a person, everybody is like, Sharlaine, when are you going to, go into the Bollywood industry, and the Grammy and all that. I said,
Okay.
yeah. So I
So
said,
haven't they ever approached you?
Bollywood industry.
Yes.
Not yet, because I think the music that I make is very different. It's
Okay.
not something for every day. Like I'm not into a lot of commercial music and all. I want to experiment. I'm still in that stage of experimenting. My thing, so the music I make is social issues, especially things that happen in Goa. I put out a lot of music on those things which are difficult to digest, through
Okay,
music.
okay.
And I talk about women issues, women independence. That is my music base.
So you must be receiving some hate through those.
A lot of different opinions, but the good thing is there are a lot of I think over the hate, lot of people say, oh, we didn't know, they've gotten awareness because of my rap.
Okay.
And people have started listening to rap because they have found a way. I see rap also as a medium of news. It's for me something where I can put out current issues, social issues through my music. So that is the good thing.
So sometimes it get difficult to understand a rap when you listen.
Yeah.
Because it's too fast or something. So how to understand a rap music now?
I have never been asked this question. That is I think we listen to a lot of music in different languages also,
Okay.
like Spanish and all of that. So sometimes music is not listened for lyrics, but for the vibe, for the, feeling of music. But some people focus on lyrics. So if you want to listen, I think most artists put their lyrics out. It will be there. If they have put music on Spotify and all, usually lyrics are there. So you can go back and, read the lyrics and understand. I don't know if you can do it through AI, but AI is doing a lot of things. You can
Yes,
put the
yes,
song
yes.
and get
Yes,
lyrics.
correct.
But I think you'll find the lyrics somewhere. If you know the artist, ask them for the lyrics.
Okay, so if you ever got a chance to represent Goa on a bigger stage, so what will be your reaction?
I will be very happy. Representing Goa on any stage, I am happy. Right now also when I'm in Bangalore doing shows, I've done shows in so many other states in India, and I say that I am from Goa. I'm very proud.
So they must be asking for Fanny or something.
Of course. When they hear Goa, it's like I'm coming from paradise. And I say, yes, it is. And I'm so glad to be here, be born here.
They will be like, यहाँ पे beer सस्ती मिल.
And that is another. So I also have my last TEDx talk that I did.
Okay.
I started my speech with, people think Goa is booze, clubs and all those things, beaches. We have that. I mean, you cannot deny the fact, but it is not just that. Goa is so much more. Our talent has so much. There's so many things to offer. And I did a whole talk and people were like, okay. They did not ask me, at least that room did not ask me for Fanny after that.
Okay, so I think we shall actually promote our culture more than these things.
Absolutely. I think that is what we have to be proud about. That is part and parcel. I mean, Fanny is also a part of our, the Goan
Yes,
culture and everything. We have lovely people making the drink and telling stories through it. So it is a part. But that is not, alcohol is not all that Goa is about. So even when friends come and tell me, we are coming to Goa. A lot of my outside friends say we are coming to Goa. Which clubs to go to? I said, don't go to clubs. Go to some nicer places. So many lovely places to go to. Visit the temples. Visit the churches. Visit historical places. Understand Goa. Then you go and party in the club.
Okay. So now next we want is that a rap on Goa in Konkani from your side. Whenever you are going to make a next album or.
Done.
Yes.
I am taking this. I actually want to do it. I am going to do it. I'm working on it. And this is from June is my season to make music.
Okay.
So I'm going to take that, because you said it, now I'm going to focus
Yes, thank you.
on the
Yes.
Konkani music. No, definitely. I want to do it. I hope it comes out the way that Goans can really enjoy it.
So what is your resolution for 2026-27 now?
I think my resolution is to do as much as I can, but also find balance with my life, in the sense a lot of people, everything looks glamorous on Instagram. Yes. She's doing shows, she's doing so many things, but they don't see. In fact, just before I came to Goa, I was in the hospital on drips because I was completely overworked and dehydrated. So that finding that balance, but doing as much as I can, representing Goa and also in and for Goa, that is my 2026 resolution.
Do you want to give credits to someone who supported you during your hard times or something?
Lot of people. I mean, my family is there. So many other, there's a lot of people, but I think for me, one of the person is also my duo partner. He's not from Goa, but he's formal zone. Okay, we perform together as a duo. So it's a mix of Hindi, English. He's always because sometimes, and a lot of other male rappers, people think that, I'm struggling alone, but it is not that. There are lovely supporting male, artists in the field who are like, Sharlaine, you got this. Yes. So sometimes the support even comes from them. People say, oh, men this, men that. But you need men. Men are lovely people. Of course, there's other things happening. But yeah, that's my support. And for me, and this is something I have to tell the youth, whenever you're in worry, please turn to God. Please pray. That is the only thing that will get you through life.
Okay, so whenever you feel stuck in writing, so do you go to some other rappers or take their help?
I think with hip-hop and rap in general, we work as a community.
Okay.
Community is very, very important. So we all collaborate and work together, whether it is writing, singing, rapping, or putting out the music. We work that way. So yeah, that's how I work as well.
So have you ever gone to rap battling or something? Ever?
I've never done a battle. I have. Oh, actually, when I started rapping, there was a small thing. I won one competition at St. Xavier's College. That's also where I realized, I can rap in Mapsa, the college. Yeah. But battle rap is also it's a different segment of rap. I don't do that, but probably very scared also.
Okay. So, thank you, Sharlaine.
Thank you so much.
So, this was Sharlaine Menezes, गोंयचे फर्स्ट फिमेल रॅपर. ते सद्या देशभरान नांव कमयत आसा. तशेंच तेणी आतांच आमकां सांगलें की ते गोंयकारां खातीर कोंकणीन रॅप बरयतले म्हणून आनी 100% बरयतले म्हणून. तर ताका तुमचे कडल्यानूय बीन सपोर्ट मेळचो. तेजी सॉंग शेअर करात. पळयात आनी कॉमेंट करून तुमचो रिस्पॉन्सूय बीन कितें आसता तेका सांगात आनी आमच्या पॉडकास्टानूय बीन कॉमेंट करून सांगात की तुमकां हो पॉडकास्ट कसो दिसलो तो. सो पळयत रावात गोवा न्यूज.
अरे उस प्लान का क्या हुआ
इस वीकेंड पे चले क्या?
गाइस? हिमाचल और केरला?
नहीं यार, इट्स टू कोल्ड. तो फिर गोवा चले क्या?
ओके, लेट्स गो फॉर इट. डन?
डन.
फ्लाइट टिकट्स तो बुक हो गए हैं.
पर वहाँ घूमेंगे कैसे?
रेंट अ कार बुक करें?
ओके.
ओके. अरे यार, ये तो बहुत एक्सपेंसिव है.
अरे हाँ, गोवा है यार, बाइक ले लेते हैं.
ओके.
भैया हमें रेंट अ बाइक देखना है, कुछ नया पावरफुल स्टाइलिश.
कितना दिन के लिए चाहिए?
2 दिन के लिए.
तो ये वाला लीजिए, होंडा का डिओ 125
ओह
सीसी.
नाइस.
The all-new Honda Dio 125. Bold design, powerful 125cc performance, and smooth rides made for Goa.
रेंट अ कार नहीं लिया, वो बेस्ट डिसीजन था.
बहुत ही कंफर्टेबल राइड थी
और काफी स्टाइलिश भी है.
और हैंडलिंग भी स्मूथ है.
ऑल्सो इट वॉज अ ग्रेट फन.
यस.
Honda Dio 125. Rent it, ride it, live Goa.